What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Christopher Vogt here. So I'm going to do a garden update. It's going to be a long endeavor, so sit back and enjoy. Alright, so we got to start somewhere, so we might as well start here. The garden needs to be weeded, but it's not overgrown where seeds are popping out everywhere. Peppermint, it's just to repel any pests in a way from the fence line. But here's a bunch of turnips. Growing pretty well. There's some weeds in there, but we'll get that done. Alright, so I chopped some bamboo up to make some steaks. We got romaine lettuce. There's 6 of them. Staked them up. Leaf lettuce. I think there's 12 of them. But they were bent over in the dirt, so they should do a lot better this way. And then we got a 6-pack of mustard. I think it's red mustard or something, but mustard. And then broccoli here. Actually, sorry, those are collard greens. Now this is where the water goes, so we should see what it takes and not. Been in here for about 3-4 weeks. Here's cauliflower, Chinese cabbage. Like I said, a lot of water comes here. Purple cabbage, so 6 Chinese cabbage and 6 purple cabbage. They do like water in a way. Alright, so 18 jalapeno peppers. These were bought in by 6 packs. There are some jalapenos on here. And they have grown. There's a jalapeno. Here's these mints really take over. That's a good thing, you can harvest. But they send runners everywhere. See there. Peppermint. Here's just wildflowers. Just another batch. These are from Amazon seeds. These are from Lowe's. You can see the little flowers there. We'll take a look at the wildflowers that are already huge. But with the batch from Amazon wildflowers, annual seed, if they get too much water, some might not germinate really well. That's Lowe's. Here's garlic chives. Where do you want to go, Chris? I'm going to say that a lot in these videos. Here's about 18, 16 6-packs, so I think there was 3 6-packs, but staked some up today, and then staked some a couple weeks ago, the big ones. We should probably see a bunch of frogs in here. Here's the Amazon store-bought wildflowers. These I had to get them in the ground so they start growing real big, but see a couple flowers. They go all the way back there, but we'll get there. Here's some garden sage. Haven't tried that yet. Mint you see here, it's a variety, some of it, and it was grown from cuttings, and I put them in water, and that's what it's become. We'll hit the lavender up here shortly, but I've had this mint plant for basically the whole season, but that I've had the garden. Transplanted it twice, but so you can cut the big ones, place them in water, full sun, windowsill, and they grow great. These are mulberries, black mulberries. These will actually grow roots if it's in the soil. I just kind of propped it up there. But it takes 3 years for them to produce fruit, so they got a lot of ways to grow. Here's a peppermint, and it was grown from seed. So this guy doesn't like it here. It's oregano, but I have another plant uphill, but it's doing alright. Here's some flowers. They really melted back. Too much nitrogen, I guess. But alright, so I got some okra. These are the second batch of seeds I did. Nice and lush. You can eat the leaves, flowers, okra. Very healthy for you. Here's a variety of different mints. Looks like the stevia plant made it. That's interesting. Still kicking, huh? That's been in there for a couple months, but starting to take. That was grown from water. I didn't get this on the last update, I don't think, but I wasn't planning. But here's some baby okra. There's like one there. would germinate properly, but then some more okra. These are just babies. And then this was seeded, in water, and I grew it. Put it in the ground and grew. Here's a purple tomato plant. It's melted back majority of its leaves. Got some. There's 8 varieties of basil in here. Here's a bell pepper. It's all pollinated, ready to go. Another bell pepper. There's actually a bell pepper on it, on the other one. Let me get in there. It's really low to the ground, but should be alright. Basil I grew from seed. Pretty easy to grow basil from seed. But got a bunch in here. It probably needs to be staked, but we'll get it done. There's another purple tomato. Here's a stake. Lemon palm from seed. Starting to take. So I staked this tomato plant. It was really big. This is a purple tomato plant. Got some nice bamboo form. Another purple one. Where could we go? I have onions right in front of me. Oh, my feet. Nothing here. It was a tomato. All these little stakes will be taken out and they'll be staked individual, but the tomato there. It's a big tomato plant. This is grown from seed. Wonder if there's the China gift. I don't know. That's one that took. There's some little ones too, cherry tomatoes too. I think it's a big cherry tomato. There's another plant over here, but kind of trellised it here because there's an emergency. Here's a Tabasco peppers. They're ready. I think they might get a little bigger, but they turn from green, yellow to red, and then they're the hottest. There's 3 plants in the garden of this. The reason why this isn't as, well, they're on there, but not as much sun. It's only an hour sun difference, but it's where the house is. There's some baby basil. There's some onion. A lot of weeds, not too bad, but staked that one up today a little bit. Purple tomato. No, that's a Maine tomato, which you could use some more sun, but. And then there's just basil all through here. Here's this grown by seed basil. All staked up, ready to go nice and big. Another basil. I don't think this guy's gonna pull through, but we shall see. That was transplanted. Here's a, what is it called? A gift. It's called a moleflower. Nice pollination there. And then I think this is the cherry tomato. Doing okay. Potted plants, seeded, but some lettuce. Should grow nice and lush. Same thing over here, same type of lettuce. Leaf lettuce. I don't know if these guys are weeds or peppers. We shall see. But these are all peppers, hot and sweet. They're all through here. Basil. Alright, my chocolate mint plant is going nuts. That's what's going on. There are some weeds in there that take up some green, but majority of it's chocolate mint. So we got some crowded basil. There you go. Some lettuce that bolted instantly because of the heat. But some onions down there. I want to step on. Basil's really strong. Chocolate mint, very hardy. Here's a wildflower batch. I've had it growing in a pot for one of the first, but never transplanted it in the ground. Then there's the little ones, and then these ones are the big ones. There's a 7-8 foot one over there. We'll look at it in a little bit. We got some thyme, or here, I'll stay on it. Thyme or winter theme, one of those. Same. Is that the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. And their basil. This was actually, this whole area over here was a whole order of herbs, but basil. That might be lavender or something. There's some parsley in there, and this mint just showed up there and it turned into that. Oh my goodness, it's bloomed. Holy sh! That's, you know how long this plant's been in here? Over just about a year almost, a whole season. And look guys, it bloomed. I've been waiting forever for this thing to bloom. It's a good thing to catch it on camera though, but it's very lush. So here's an oregano plant, Italian. This was where the cucumber was at the beginning of the season, but definitely growing in some size. Alright, we'll take a look over here. Here's a ginormous eggplant. 2 plants here. I'm waiting for some eggplant. I'm just looking. Maybe I'll see one. But this thing always blooms like crazy. But very massive 2 eggplants. Come on, camera. Basil. And then a purple tomato plant. Here's something cool. Let me get in here. Arugula. Are you alright, arugula? Yeah, too much water. It's hanging in there, I guess. Peppermint that was grown from seed. Got some nice shoots to it. Up the hill. Oh, you could call it a hill. But here's turnips. Collard greens. They actually grow really good in the nitrogen, and I think, yeah, see, it needs trimming back. These will get really big. We'll take a look at the stevia plant. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a lot of herbs, blooming flowers, but I didn't know if I wanted to keep them. Oh my goodness, I haven't looked at it in a while. Look at all the stevia plants, the seeds. Well, there's so many. You could put these in your house for looks. I don't know if they smell. All the honeybees go to it. Oh, it's so pretty. Not for taste though. Alright, let's get some flower action. Amazon wildflower annual seed? Annual or something? But it seemed when it germinated, oh wow, it's got flowers everywhere. It's got them all everywhere. I guess it's the time of season for it to go nuts. Here's the other side of the eggplant. This is the smaller one because sunlight. As you can see, it's got some nice branches to it. When I get to eggplant, I gotta stake every eggplant, or most of them. Alright, so here's cinnamon basil. It's massive like last time. Now there's cinnamon Thai. But all these flowers are seeds. So they fall down below and you get little plants. It's a lettuce, but you know, it's been there forever. Alright, let me get over there. Bloom? No. Alright, it's a wildflower. These get massive. This one over at 8 foot. I don't know, I didn't measure it. There's another one. These are all staked. Alright, where do you want to go, Chris? Let's go low. It's flower action. Yep. See, it's got some ones falling over, but I'm pretty sure that these were lettuce, but bunch of... Okay, we'll go to lemon. Alright, here we go. To the lemon palm. Alright, lemon palm, very lush. Mint family. There's 2 plants here. There's a lot of lemon palm. 2 plants, pretty big. I wonder if this wildflower is blooming. Same thing over there that was blooming. Doesn't get as much sun. It's under the sage tree. Well, we shall see. Another wildflower batch. Here's another Tabasco pepper. Hot. We shall see. Here's the other side of the wildflower. Purple. Very pretty. A lot of blooms on it. Here's kale. Some cabbage. We gotta get massive under there. It hasn't been there that long. It's massive. First batch of turnips. Nice and big. Probably get turnip greens. Alright. I haven't looked at the lavender, but we'll see them. There's a time or a winter theme. But look. Seeds everywhere. I don't know if you have to like disturb it and shake it, and maybe all the seeds will fall. But this grew from seed. The stem, oh, it smells, oh, so strong. So strong. And one down here. So I staked all lavender with just the main stem. Looks like it had too much water. But it's alright. trim it back. It bloomed its flowers. Let's get over there. Lavender. I am out here in socks because you couldn't walk in here in flip-flops. You would lose your flip-flop. Flowers, they bloomed already. Very pretty. These are the wildflowers. It's got a whole variety, but the trick is not to get them wet too much. These three okra plants were the first batches of okra from the seed, Volt, whatever. But I'll use that one for seed. But alright, it's a wildflower. They are actually starting to bloom. The big ones got them. Alright, we'll look at the lavender. Can I get that one? I think so. So there's 3 plants here of the okra. These were the bigger, it looks like, of the lavender. There's 6 plants. There's 2 back over there. I missed them. But this I planted in a pot with the seed, and a lot of the seed made it of the wildflowers. As you can see, a whole bunch. And then this one hasn't bloomed yet, but it's because it was stunted. I got it staked up so it won't fall over. We got some basil down here. It just doesn't. It's purple basil. Might be a little slow, but more wildflowers. See, I did stake these. Did you see? Is that one? No, that's the other one. But see that one over there? Ooh, we'll look at it. All right, we're gonna look at. There's 3 batches of chamomile German. They so need some more sun, but oh well. Some onions. Alright, so here's 2 big, large lemongrass. Great for tea, and the main inside where the stalks are at the bottom, you can eat those. Grass is a little tough though to eat. We'll get a better image of them, but they were big when I bought them, but they got bigger. Where are we going? Side of the wildflowers. I did go on a wildflower planting spree. Alright, so you got a wildflower, shooting a ton of wildflowers. Alright, so these are store-bought okra. They're down below. I don't want to get too low off my feet. But there's 2 okras there. I forgot the tabasco, or the jalapeno big ones. Lavender, gets a lot of sun here, so that's good. Basically, when they bloom, cut them back. They should come back real fast, they said. Google. Alright, where am I walking? Alright, so this over here would be winter theme. I always get them mixed up, or thyme. But there's 3 batches of them. Then some lettuce all through here. It goes down. That was set by seed. Got some super hot habanero peppers. Don't leave them out. Camera's gonna go nuts. Another habanero pepper. 2 of them in here. Chamomile German. And then another lemongrass. This was the smaller one I purchased, but I did cut it back and it did grow new leaves, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so broccoli. 6 plants there. Just walking along. So there's bugs here, some of them. Probably the weak leaves, but probably because it's close to the grass. But collard greens. We got I did plant another peppermint here. Starting to shoot runners everywhere. It was a small plant, but small plants get big. Some nice big peppermint leaves. This was another plant I purchased in the beginning of the season. But it was in a trench before it was filled in with manure. Alright, so here's some garlic chives. Not too doing so well. Alright, we're getting over here. Alright, so it's pretty amazing how fast banana peppers grow. But there's 1 plant. There's 3 plants. There was 4, but 1 perished. There's another one. A steak. I could use a steak. Another one. And then another one. There are some banana peppers on there. So this one needs another twisty tie, but it's a basil, and basil. And there's another one over there. Alright, so down here, you got broccoli. Doing good. I have a seeded broccoli, which we'll take a look at in a second. Alright, so start at the bottom. We gotta get this record before it dies. I don't know. We're going up. We're going up. I gotta stake it. It is staked, but it needs to be staked again. Like pronto, uno, muno, whatever I said. But it's big, and there's only one stake holding it up. I pushed in by force, not by a sledgehammer. I got some big bamboos I cut, and we'll get it installed another day. This was grown from seed, one of the first. But you see here, it's got some wildflowers, some at the top, but it's shooting them everywhere. Alright, let's see if we can get by. It needs to be staked. So I did stake all the broccoli here, but it was grown from seed. It did shoot up its, we'll take a look at it, but it's flower bud. So we might have to just cut it or just eat the leaves. I did eat some of these leaves. They were pretty good. That's a good plant there. Oh, don't get the camera wet. Well, on that camera. And this is what it shot up. The broccoli leaves. Should some seeds out, eh? Some garlic chives doing excelente, and they're grown from seed. This is, look at this, guys. This isn't even a big one. I didn't look at the other tall one, 8-footer. But look, there's roots. Oh man, this is one of the flowers that survived out of the batch. That one's the one that took. Some cabbage. Look at the broccoli from another angle. Pepper, it's a bell pepper. It might grow in this zone, but it was a 6-pack. It's one that survived. Alright, here's a lemon palm. I did shoot some seeds. There is baby lemon palm everywhere, but some places. We get that one? Sure did. Alright, so here's another wildflower. This cabbage, that's broccoli, but cabbage here, cabbage goes down the row. What the heck? That's a loud ATV radio. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, probably going to cut all this vine stuff and let the bottom just manifest, I guess. This is interesting. Here's a basil. It just grew there from seed, randomly. Nice cabbage. They'll get big. They'll get real big if they make it. Oh, spider web. It's a little one. You'll be alright. Winter theme or winter or time. Blueberry dwarf bush. 2 of them. This one's not getting enough sunlight from the kumquat tree above us. Not above us, but over there. But nice, and cabbage is getting nice and big-ish. And now I realize that this chocolate mint's gonna get massive and take over that, but we shall see. I get that one? Yep. Alright. Side and check everything out, all the pots and stuff of the seeds, but these basils didn't make it. They didn't make it. Got some carrots down there. It was a lot more, but just didn't make it. There's some basil, a little baby eggplant, and then peppermint. We'll go to the other side. I gotta walk around. Alright, so here's some leaf kale. I do have kale over there. It's a more squingy kind, or crunchy kind, I guess. But I did plant this over there too, but these ones definitely. In the garden, every plant is different, basically, of how it's set up. It's just that way. But a couple kales around here. Kale, crunchy kale. Should get nice and lush if it grows. Too much water. All right. So this, let me get a footing here so I can get the whole shot. This, what is it called? Basil. So much basil. But this was grown from, it was small, about down here, in water. I put in the ground, watered it a bunch, and then it grew. Alright, let's see how many jalapenos I got. Usually I get like 1 or 2 or something. Oh, there's a bunch of them. It's one nice size one. This will turn red, green to red. Let's see this one. Let's see. They're about even growth that they get. Nope, I don't see any. Alright. There's that winter theme. It's massive. I got a last time update of the garden. I did 2 shots of this. This is the stevia plant. Look at all the flowers, guys. So many, so pretty. But you can cut them and put them in your house. Wonder how potent the seeds are. We shall see. We sure shall see. There's asparagus down there, growing from seed. Another basil. I did the okra, but we didn't see this side of the okra. It's got some okra on it. Fast producer for sure. And then here's the other side of the lemongrass, or the other side. Might be Lowe's wildflowers. I wouldn't plant vegetables or anything like that in these type of pots because they'd have to get massive for wildflowers. Alright, I'll put my foot down, my fingers, whatever. Here's margarine. It's germinated pretty well. The other side, I think I got that one of the eggplant. Alright, so let's see how these guys are doing. So when you keep them in the house that long, the seeds mature for some reason. They dry out. So all these little specks are little basils. And the other one, I didn't make it. This is purple basil. The Thai does really well. Germination. What this one came from, I just took a fruit, or made a snap pea, put it in the ground and turned into that. Now that one's dead and that one's alive. Yeah, but that basil didn't make it. I staked this one. I staked them all, but these are good for tea, actually. I gotta make some tea. Here's kind of looks like a bumblebee in a way, huh? Wildflower from Lowe's, seeded. Should see. Alright, so here's the other side, the chocolate mint. See, there's some weeds in there. We'll get them. We'll get you weeds. Alright, let me turn around here. Here's some basil. Germinated pretty well. A lot of seeds in there. Not the best idea. Needs to be staked. We'll get that done another day. Alright, where are you gonna go? What's that? Okay. So I planted, these were what I bought. I put seed in it. Isn't that brilliant? Hey, leaf, get out of there. Alright, so we got majority of these. Well, some are broccoli, kale. A lot of them are okra seeds that I harvested. Here's some wildflower batches. But, and then I did actually plant herbs and broccoli and kale. Same thing over here too, a little mixture. Some seeds of wildflowers. We'll have to, I didn't label anything. It's pretty hard to identify anyways. Then the rest of the peppers down there. Baby eggplant. There are some weeds in there. We'll get them. Some carrots. And this peppermint was the runners. When I took the plant out, there's weeds in there, but it turned into this. A lot of peppermint in there. Alright guys. Row on the house was red wildflowers. They bloom once a year in late fall or early November. And yeah, I took them out. How to do it, guys. Alright, I didn't get a good shot of the turnips, but we'll get another shot here. There's stuff coming up, like popcorn. They get nice and lush. So I put them in over there, kind of repel. We're going to take a look at something too. You've seen my garden, it's got herbs in it that repels some pests and stuff, but I hooked up, well, these are the China garlic. I won't eat those. They're very bad for you, but I'll eat the American kind. But I put 4 mesh bags. These are aquariums, for aquariums. Put a little rope, and I change it out every few days, and it makes me sleep better at night, I guess. I cut a whole bunch of bamboo. You gotta be careful, because sometimes the bamboo will grow. Yeah, that's not good though. Alright guys. Yeah, I can smell the garlic. I just put it out a couple hours ago. Here is peppermint. It's just a potted plant or herb. I got 4 pots of the peppermint and spearmint. There's the fence. I cleared all a bunch of space, so I got a lot of camera power space. And there's the spearmint. It was Ace Hardware brand potting soil. Peat moss dries out real fast. I don't know if I like it, but we check out just like the wildflower. Oh, I want to see if this one's got roots coming out. No, it's got a little bit. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.